The foregoing version of the Legend of Arthur sets much of the activity in southwest England and South Wales. But in fact, Arthur is equally associated with the north of England, and even more so with southern Scotland, where a number of his actual battles seem to have been fought. Nor is there any part of Britain with a greater number of sites and ancient monuments which once bore, or still bear, Arthur's name. In fact, the earliest known reference to Arthur is a northerly one, from a poem called the Gododdin. And for a much more accurate picture of how the real Arthur's battles might have been, one could do no better than to sample this classic of early Welsh verse. It was written around 600 AD by Aneirin, bard to Mynddaug the Open-Handed, ruler of the people called the Gododdin. The area of his kingdom was what is now southeast Scotland, and his capital, Gododdin, now called Edinburgh. He collected together a retinue of the finest young warriors, 300 of them, and he feasted them lavishly for a year at his expense. The pay of a warrior in those days was plenty of mead, ale, and wine, in advance, obviously, and if warriors killed in battle, it was said, they paid for their mead. Now Mynddaug sent his band of warriors, Aneirin among them, to a disastrous battle at Catterick in Yorkshire. They were to fight the Angles, the men of Deira, for possession of a major strategic point, and off they rode, laughing to their doom, white horses under them, armoured in the old style of the Romans, and bearing spears, javelins, and short swords. Aneirin says, Men went to Catterick, thirsty for war. The best mead in their honour might have as well been poison. 300 ordered out against an army, after all the celebration, silence, and for all the churching of the priests, death their last reward. Men went to Catterick at dawn. Their own fine fettle was the death of them. Yellow the mead poured, sweet and treacherous. Year-long the minstrelsy, the harp strings never stilled. Let the blood now that rusts their swords never be scoured. Men went to Catterick, they were famous. Their wages they drank from gold cups, a 12-month of festivity. 363 warriors with neck bands of gold, and of these who so jovially joined battle, 3 came away. Éireann and his 2 war dogs, unyielding Cynon, and myself soaked in blood to recount it. Gododdin's highest on their mountain horses, swan-white stallions harnessed for heroes, to guard the red gold of Edinburgh, King Mynddaug sent them. Shields shattered, swords slashed, how pale are the faces of the dead. Aneirin describes the heroes and their various qualities. One who was known for his generosity to the church and to minstrels. One who killed a wolf with his bare hands. One who always rode a bay horse. One whose words held weight in council. One who was the poet's dearest friend. One always known for his kindness, who was loved by everyone. And Caradoug and Madaug, Pulch and Ewan, Gúgaun and Gwiaun, Gwyn and Cynfan, and Peredur of the steel weapons, Gwaurddur and Aidhan. And in the first verse of the whole poem, Aneirin describes an unnamed young soldier. man's mettle, youth's years, fearless, famed, lad astride a sturdy steed, long maned, lightly shielded, bright sworded, gold-fringed boy, unmarried, his blood gushed, his corpse unburied, was victuals for crows.